A good day everyone, this is Blower95 and welcome back to some Wi-Fi battles while I'm going to sneeze right now. Come on, sneeze already. I'm like, you have the feeling you have to sneeze, but it just goes on forever and you never sneeze. Anyway, today I got a double header. One is RU, the first one that's against Flap, and the second one is UU against Ominous Acid 95, aka Mike. And the first one you can see the team preview already, if the video has been playing correctly. And as you can see, I have not yet changed this team, so this was taken before my last showdown battle. And he has a lot of scary things, mostly the Asselgore and the Primeape, and I will just stop rambling about stuff and try to sneeze and start this battle up in about now. So LSP is her name again apparently. So I lead with my Ouija predicting any lead bar Excelgor, and it turns out he goes to Excelgor, so I immediately switch out, go to my Entei, predicting the Bug Buzz, knowing I can easily take a Bug Buzz because fire resists bug, as not many people know, and I can immediately scare him out with the super effective Flare Blitz. So he does switch out into Quagsire. That was really obvious, so I immediately double switch into my Tangrowth back again. Was kind of risky, but the Quagsire was obvious, and now I can put the Quagsire to sleep and hinder it, because Quagsire is annoying, especially if it's not the Restock set. Then the sleep here is pretty good. So I predict the switch, go to my Druddigon. I didn't really know what he wanted to go into, so Druddigon was a safe option. I can safely bring it in, outrage something to death, and the victim is going to be the Spiritomb, as it actually will be one-shotted by my Choice Banded outrage. Not sure what he went for, looks like a Willow maybe, but he switches back to Quagsire, and Quagsire being asleep actually pays off, since, you know, Choice Banded outrage does a shit ton to the Quagsire. I do get the 2-turn outrage instead of the 3-turn. The 3-turn outrage would be really good. But since Quagsire just burned his first turn of sleep, I have a 66% chance of him staying asleep this turn, which I get. I switch into my Cinccino because I have the bullet seed on this. I'm not sure if he sacks the Quagsire or he just didn't see the bullet seed coming, but I am skill link, not technician. I have skill link on my Cinccino, Life Orb skill link. So all my multi-hit moves hit 5 times, guaranteed. So he goes back to Asselgore, goes for Focus Blast, misses. I get off the Tail Slap, and yeah, as you can see, those Tail Slaps do a lot, and I get 5 hits. Even get a crit, which didn't matter because I only hit him 3 times. So I take down the Asselgore with the Tail Slap. In comes Primeape, obviously scarfed. I'm going to switch out into my Sandslash to take the close combat, because he could have gone for U-turn, and my Tangrowth is at low HP, but apparently the close combat does a lot, and I cannot take it. It might even be Banded Primeape, but I get to it KO'd by the close combats, which is unfortunate since I have to sack my Sandslash, that's what his name is. So here I go back to my Entei. I know I can live one close combat and just hit it back with a Flare Blitz. And he, with his Ross, I'm maybe predicting the E-speed, since he had two defense drops, so the E-speed would have done a lot. But I just go for Flare Blitz, smack the Musharna, and holy, that's a lot of damage. And I just go for Flare Blitz again, making him think I'm banded, but I'm not banded. My item is actually not. You can't really see my item unless you trick me, so I'm just going to tell you it's Flame Blade. So you get the added power on Flare Blitz, but you can switch up your moves, and I have Stone Edge, E-Speed, and Sleep Talk for sleep users. So this Gigalith Rock Blasts my Luigi. He gets 4 hits, which is a lot, which hurts my survivability, but I go for the Leaf Storm. I miss, and he sets up late game rocks to hinder my Entei basically. And now I put him to sleep and I miss again, and he goes for the boom explosion with normal gem. and that will sadly take out my Tangrowth. So I missed twice in a row. Can happen. Didn't really matter since the Gigalith dies, and that was my main goal with this Tangrowth anyway. So right here I go back to my Cincino. He switches to Primeape. I think I might lose, but then I go for Tail Slap and I actually outspeed, and confirming that it is indeed Choice Banded Primeape, and I just take him out with a crit again, but I hit it 3 times, so that didn't really matter, and I win the game. So then we immediately jump to our UU battle. It's against again against Ominous Acid 95, and we all call him Mike. And this is the team preview right here. Interesting. He has a Zapdos and a Bisharp, who are both threatening, and Arcanine I can probably deal with, since I got enough resistances and I got my Gligar. So I didn't really know what to lead with, so I just went for the Mienshao, and you will see how this battle actually turns out as we start right now. You are challenged by Mike. So I lead with my Karate Girl, and this is he goes with I See You, which is the Sableye. So I immediately switch out, predicting the Will-O-Wisp, go to my Victini as he tricks me, the Lagging Tail. So my Victini will be slow as crap right now, and he has a Choice Band, which will actually turn out to be. So he switches out I See You and goes back into I See You, which is the Claydol, predicting the Bolt Strike or the Fusion Bolt, but I just went for U-turn, seeing what he wanted to do. And now I can switch into my Roserade to threaten him out with a super effective Giga Drain, because I do not want him to set up rocks. That was my main goal, but he does live with like 10 HP, gets up his Stealth Rocks, which will hinder my switch-in capabilities of most of the team members, especially Victini. So he switches out, goes to his Zapdos to resist the Giga Drain. I'm not really sure why I didn't go for Sludge Bomb. I mean, Gigalith I would have switched out a Gigalith anyway. But as you can see, he goes for the Air Cutter, and I managed to live a Life Orb Air Cutter. Good job, Roserade. And I get up the Sludge Bomb, and I actually take out the Zapdos with a crit, which was really fortunate, since that was the most threatening Pokemon on his team, and I would have needed to kill him with my the high jump kicking guy. Anyway, here is a Bisharp. I switch into my Gligar to take a Night Slash. Still does a pretty nice chunk, even though I'm a Firelight. He goes to Claydol as I roost, because I know I will need the Gligar to wall his physical attack, as he most likely predicted the rocks. Here I think I'm going to switch out. No, I'm just going for U-turn, predicting him to switch, and otherwise I would have taken him out with the U-turn. So I can freely go to my Victini, as he doesn't seem to have foul play, and he is Choice Banded, so he can't really do anything. Right here I do go for Bolt Strike, but he makes the right play, goes back into his Claydol. Right here I wasn't really sure what to do, so I decided to sack my Roserade, but he actually switches out as well, goes straight back into his Sableye, and don't really know why, but this does give me an opportunity to go for the Giga Drain and get some HP back with my Roserade. He burns me, well, whatever, and I get some HP back. This is also taken from a live stream we had. I will leave a link to the live stream in the description. There you will hear others talking while we're playing, this being a little bit slower, and I go for 2 consecutive Giga Drains as the Bisharp comes back in, since only if it sets up it really scares me. It needs 2 turns to set up, and by that time I'm already in my Gligar and I can Earthquake him to death, since he needs a sub and a Swords Dance, and he won't get both off without my Gligar not dying. So he just goes for Night Slash. I roosted back off. I'm actually faster than the Bisharp, which was pretty well, weird. I would think a Bisharp would be faster than a slow Gligar, but the Night Slash doesn't really do anything. I go for Earthquake right here. He switches in his Sableye. Don't really know why, but it manages to live with a few percent. So I would think he would go for Recover right here. So I bring back in my Victini, He goes for the recover, and now he's choice banded into recover, so I can do anything I want. The good play here would have been U-turn, but instead I tried to go for the flare blitz, but now he brings in his Arcanine, and it turns out he's only intimidate and not flash fire, which is really fortunate for me. I can now V-create him, do some damage, and here I wasn't really sure what he wanted to do, so I just U-turned to see what he wants to do with this. He went for Sunny Day, and everyone on the stream was like really scared I would go for flare for V-create again and destroy him, but they forgot I had lost my choice band. I'm lagging till, so I can U-turn out, go back into my Mienshao, and I'm not going to fool around. I'm going for just straight for the Stone Edge, because he has the Sableye, so he can switch in the Sableye to take the fake out, and it would also reveal that I'm Life Orb immediately. So I just take out the Arcanine, he stays in, predicting the high jump kick, and he actually did not see the Life Orb recoil, so he thought I was scarfed, and I'm not, so I take out the Bisharp with a high jump kick, and now he finally discovers I'm Life Orbed. But right now it's actually too little too late, as my Mienshao has taken out 2 of his main attackers, and now he only has Sableye left, and he goes for, I predicted the recover or some move that wouldn't hurt me, so I go to my Mismagius. Right now he's choice locked into recover, so he cannot taunt me, so I can just freely nasty plot on the switch, since the only guys he has left are Mew, Claydol, and that set Sableye. So I go for a nasty plot, and unless this Mew is faster than me, I can easily take him out with the +2 Shadow Ball, which is what I'm going to do. Actually, Mismagius is faster than you expect, basically. So I take out the Mew. The only things left are Claydol, who is almost gone, and the Sableye. He tricks me, my choice band. I give him my leftovers, but I'm locking myself into Shadow Ball, since that is my strongest move, and it will hit Claydol regardless. And it is a solid 2-hit KO, so recover won't even do heal enough for him to outstall me, so he forfeits right there. And it turns out I actually got a 6-0 on a live stream. Yeah. So those are the 2 battles. The second one went by pretty fast, only around 25 turns. I will again give you the link to the channel of Ominous Asset 95, and of course give you the link to the live stream that I participated in. That was around 3 hours long. We did Pokemon, and after a while others started to play Super Smash Bros. Brawl, but that wasn't really on stream. You could only hear us moaning about dying all the time. So thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Please comment, rate, subscribe, and I will see you next time.